Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm looking at your Love Tarot for Leo March 2018. So, Love Tarot, Leo March 2018. So, let's just give these cards a really good shuffle and let's see what we get here for you Leos. Okay, I think this is going to be quite interesting. Right, okay. Now, it just feels like for some of you Leos out there, you're going to be sort of focusing on the past, sort of kind of what you've done, where you've been, what's been going on around you, and I feel as though that's absolutely fine. And some of you are kind of really focusing on your work and career a little bit at the moment because you're coming out as quite driven, which I feel as though is good because crossing that is a victory card. So keep your head down, focus on your work, make whatever important decisions you've got to do with your career. That's kind of getting you where you need to be. But you're also focusing on the past art and is your past. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going back to anybody in the past, but it does mean you are looking backwards about things that you've done, places that you've been, things that you've achieved, things that have happened. And it's like you're kind of analysing it and trying to get the balance right now of what you want and what you're looking for. And sometimes I've got you feeling a bit stressed. Now, not completely stressed because it's crossing the balance card, so it's like there is a bit of stress around you, but whatever this stress is, you're in control. Now, I know you can never really be truly in control of stress, but I feel like in a sense you are. And I just feel as though, and you're trying to focus on money, and here you are sorting the money and the finances out, and I feel as though that's great. But for some of you, you're not exactly jumping for joy. So it's like you're trying to figure out what you want and where you're going. And sometimes it feels like you're holding on to things and need to let go. So here we are, holding on to things, need to let go, move onwards and upwards. So here we are, wanting change. And I just feel as though there's a lot of thought processing going on. But I feel as though for some of you Leos, this doesn't mean you're rocking the boat with relationships. It's just maybe you want change within the relationship and you've got to figure out what you want, where you're going and how you're going to implement that and get the balance that you're seeking. And I feel as though balance is becoming very, very important to you. But you've got to be careful of this balance because balance is good. But to what extent is this balance coming at, or what price is it coming at? And that's what you've got to figure out. So it feels though, yes, get the balance in life, make sure it's happening for you, but don't let it come to a cost to other things. So it's going to be difficult. So this is where you're up and down with things. But I just feel so slowly but surely you can start cutting through all the crap here. So here we are, cutting through all the crap, sorting things out, and you can slowly but surely start and communicate your thoughts a little bit. And I feel so as you do that, you can start to make your decisions about what you want and where you're going. And new beginnings are definitely beckoning you, and I feel so that's there for you. And I just feel as though certain things you can start dealing with and sorting out, and certain situations are going to start coming to an end. And I feel as though those of you who've got children, that could be weighing you down a little bit of how you're sort of connecting with you and your partner. So here you are being weighed down. His family with the children in the background and how it's affecting relationships and putting the drain on your relationship or you yourself. So it's all a bit difficult. But the potential's there now for you to move forward and start making things happen. But for some of you Leos, you've got to be careful that you're not getting bored and fed up with things. And this is going to be a big issue for you. So if you are feeling that, you'll get your positive thoughts and ideas, but then you've got to act upon them. Because if you don't, that can turn a bit depressive and we don't want that to be happening. So it's almost like here you're going to start setting your goals. It's definitely all about your love life because here's your emotional true love card coming in and you're definitely going to do a lot of thinking about this. So it's not saying this is going to happen or that's going to happen, but you're definitely going to be focusing on what you want and where you're going throughout the year. So I don't feel as though this is just about March because I don't think March much is going to happen. But I do feel like you're going to start to focus on where you're going long term. So I feel as though this is all pretty good. So just keep doing what you're doing. So I just feel as though for those of you in a relationship, I feel as though we've got to sort of decide how we're going to come closer together even with family ties. We've got to sort finances out so that doesn't put a strain on relationships, and we've got to communicate better. And then I feel as though those of you single, there's definitely new emotional beginnings coming for you. But you may, so some of you may be a little bit picky about what you want and what you're looking for. And that's absolutely fine. But I just feel as though get the balance right, because you're never going to get everything that you want. So I feel as though you've got to sort of be a little bit giving. But I just feel as though as you do that, I feel like you can be happier. And I think sometimes you need to focus more on that connection. And then as you get that connection, you'll start to feel better, because it's like that connection will last you all the way through. So see where all that kind of comes in. So a lot of sorting out for you, Leos. Okay, so that's Peter the Clairvoyant. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope all that's kind of made sense to you. If you want a private reading with me, please contact me through Facebook or through my website, petertheclairvoyant.co.uk. So good night and God bless, and thank you very much.